The Addiction Science Lab of the University of Trento was born in 2023 within the Department of Psychology and Cognitive Science, with the aim to develop innovative strategies in the field of addiction.
At the Department of Psychology and Cognitive Science, one of our missions is to work on the concept of well-being.
Alongside the study of traditional addictions, the laboratory focuses on new emerging addictions that reflect the evolving challenges of contemporary society.
It's a rapidly evolving field, so we are looking both at traditional but also the new emerging addiction in society.
As observed in the sports context, the topic of addictions raises concerns for both professional and non-professional athletes.
Well, I consider that sport is only a microcosm, a subgroup of our society. So whatever happens in our societies is likely to happen in sport as well.
At the Addiction Science Lab, researchers investigate not only substance misuse, but also a range of behavioral addictions prevalent in society, including online gambling, pornography, social media addiction, cyberbullying, excessive exercise, and more.
We are particularly interested at the neurobiological aspects of this addiction, but we are also looking at the behavioral and the cognitive and social aspects of these rapidly expanding behaviors.
Well, I would say in the past, doping was mainly about anabolic steroids, stimulants. They still do exist. Now today, what we see more use of peptides, hormones. It's more complex, it's more high-tech, and the way it is used is a bit different.
To address these new scenarios, the Addiction Science Lab has developed a series of cutting-edge initiatives on various fronts.
Our approach is very innovative. We are combining research with cutting-edge treatment, but also we are really focusing on the public dissemination of science. We recently launched a new podcast channel, now available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We are also looking and developing new prevention campaign at the national and the international level for the prevention of this risky behavior, both in terms of substances, but also behavioral addiction. We are also extremely interested in developing new training, but at the same time providing the material for this training. For instance, in Italy, we were able to publish the first textbook in the field of new addictions.
Individuals make a difference. So if they can be properly informed with what they read in the media, the influence by the media, and they follow the right direction, then I think this is the way you can contribute to a clean sport and protecting the values of sport and protecting the health of the people who would be the champions of tomorrow.
Another mission of our center is that of contributing to policymaking. What we are seeing is this huge gap between the scientific research and the regulation of this type of behavior. We are working with the United Nations, the European Commission, and so on, in terms to incorporate the latest scientific evidence inside the policy and regulation of these risky behaviors.
At the laboratory, research takes an innovative approach by focusing not only on risk factors, but also on protective mechanisms that promote resilience and well-being.
Why can DOCA do not manifest any type of addiction? They seem to be like immune to the problem. They have a very strong confidence in the self, higher respect for themselves, the discipline and others. They don't seem to be depressed. They seem really to enjoy, to love what they are doing.
Thanks to an existing collaboration between the University of Trento and Kyoto University in Japan, researchers are exploring the mechanisms of martial arts training, which deeply connect the mind and body.
This is extremely interesting to emphasize the positive aspects of those who don't manifest the problem rather than focusing only on the risk and those who actually are suffering from addiction.
The Addiction Science Lab's message is directed to all young people, especially those involved in sports. Protecting the values of sport and promoting clean competition is vital, as these values will shape them into the responsible adults of tomorrow's society.